Howdy fellas, welcome back to the channel. So we got a couple good ones for you. It's going to probably be a long video, but it's some video content you guys are going to Instagram. We got some Rich, we got some Barry, we got everything in between. So Rich is going to be on his little crying fit and whining about his problems with YouTube. Now we'll get into that when we get into this, but here in a minute we'll start on this.
And again, Rich, that's what we want. We want you to go off and disappear.
How much will I have to pay you, Rich, for you to get off YouTube? Because I'm sure all of us will all chip in, you know, $20 to get you off YouTube.
So you stop stealing people's emotions.
And again, using your likeness, you're using Ozzy's likeness. And it's a shame because that song that you're stealing his likeness from is a fucking killer song.
And let me get this straight, because Ozzy here's the face, okay?
You'll hear Ozzy on your whining that you took his profile picture trying to portray yourself as him. Because that's what a profile picture is. It's what your channel represents. What you represent.
No, because a smart YouTuber ignores the trouble.
You're a low-cal, Rich. Google what the hell that is. It's not milk. Google what a low-cal is. You and Barry are both that.
Yeah, big ass thing of donuts in his car. Talking about, I don't eat very much. Got the fucking 3 dozen donut box.
Really? We're gonna do that one here in a minute next, but so a couple things I want to do. Because now Rich is saying that the car was broken into when he lived there.
That's a lie.
That's a bull-faced lie. For many other things, but why wouldn't Rich, you would hear somebody drilling a hole in your trunk?
Plus, he specifically says
The people that bought it did.
Yes.
So I'm going to have to make you a liar again. So let's get into this. Wait till Dad gets back in here. Alright, so Dad's in here. We're going to take a seat because it's going to be a long one.
The ways of how I know somebody else has been messing around
What the
with the
fuck
car.
you got going on with that fuckhole you call him out? Look at that
First
shit.
of all, the electric battery ratchet that I got from
Electric battery ratchet.
Renegade was in the back seat of the car, in the box, in the original case.
Ooh.
Well, Rich, that's what happens when you
The
either
welding machine
sell
was on the
or it gets
floor,
sold underneath
in the
you,
back,
and people
underneath the
feel
seat.
sorry for you and let you have your car back. They didn't have to give you that car back. They
The
kept what they
wire and everything
wanted
else in it.
and let you take that hunk of shit, because that's what it is, a hunk of shit.
So I want to say this. It was nice of this person, I don't even know the channel, whoever it is, to do this for Rich. But Rich is acting like it's a brand new Milwaukee fucking. It's for what it was nice. But Rich is gonna try. I don't know if he's saying they bypassed the Lincoln Welder, or if they took the Lincoln Welder. Maybe Dak can decipher when he sees this.
Well, I mean,
But if what Rich is saying and they walked away, they just took the impact, there'd have to be some stupid fucking thieves because there's a Lincoln Welder sitting there.
whether it's I don't care if it's Harbor Freight brand. I mean, nobody should have took it, but that's the point. Nobody stole this shit. Listen, either way it goes,
They stole the drill but left the charger.
Listen, either way it goes, if Rich sold the house to the people, or it sold it in a foreclosure sale, a sheriff's sale, unless it was stated in the contract, everything left at that house the day of that closing, and Rich agrees to that, everything left there now becomes the property of the new owners of the property. They didn't have to give that car back to Rich. I'm sure it wasn't right up in the house contract. You can buy the house where the car gets to stay here for a couple days. So even if they took anything out of that car and drilled the lock, which makes sense, they drilled the lock, still would have sealed in the trunk. You know what I mean? So even if they took shit out of the car, it was their shit to take, motherfucker. You're lucky, because I wouldn't have gave you the car back.
Alright, you guys, let's push play on this.
The trunk lock that I originally put in was somehow conveniently drilled out with a drill bit. Not from me,
Bullshit.
but from somebody else while I was asleep.
Boom. I want to we're going to pause this for a minute. I'm going to scroll down. Here we go. We'll be right back, you guys, to that one.
Wow, for all you people that were calling me a liar, look
Wrong
what's
video.
not here
My
any.
bad. That was when he tried to say that his house sold and they gave him his car back. What's this one? Yeah, this one.
Okay, folks, we finally figured it out. Well, at least I did.
Richie, did you delete the video? Oh, Richie. But it don't taste. I'd have it anyways. You're warning though. If you can fuck up on your telling wise, to try to cover it up. But it don't taste. Let me find the videos. I'm sure I have it saved.
Rich bitch still in hospital furniture. Check that chair out.
Right? If fucking walking diabetes was a person.
If crackhead Shrek was a human being, y'all be rich.
Oh, here we go. Alrighty, you guys. So welcome back to the channel. Now we're on to some rich content. We don't care about this.
Nobody's buying your shit, Rich. They just cabinets.
No, Jeff, they're...
Oh, hang on.
Couple days.
He deleted your video. He's such a fucking clutch.
Somebody stated in a written contract there.
This is to address a comment that Rich got on his other video from another big time YouTuber, which I'm not gonna shout out his actual
He
channel.
tries to treat him stupid. Like the guy, he's not.
I got you guys. I gotta find it.
Because you got called out for
So
leaving
how
the
does
trailer.
that give him the right to sit there and destroy it?
Let's see here.
Yeah, you
Bullshit.
lying bastard.
Yeah, here we go.
Now, here's what you did.
Here we go.
See a fucking cabinet, dude.
Starter throwing
I
it in
mean,
there.
look at this shit. Little refrigerator or some shit. Fucking an old sign. I mean,
It's coming off of here. I got somebody that's going
look
to
at
take
this
this
shit
out.
right here. He's like. Car parts, look!
Okay, folks.
Trash! Look at this
Okay,
shit!
folks.
A table, an end table, a little stereo, radios, fucking junk, a light, fucking. Look, trash, garbage everywhere. Look,
See,
what are you talking
I
about?
don't know how well
Cabinets,
you guys
motherfucker.
can hear over Dad's loud ass mouth, but they drilled the lockout. Rich states that. I mean, why would Richie fucking do this to himself, huh?
Because he's ignorant.
Yep, he deletes the video or made it private. Which one is it? Were you there when they did it?
Yeah, did it happen when you was living there? You would have noticed it before you left.
Or did they do it after they took the house from you? Back to the tragedy.
In the middle of the night.
Did you know that beer ain't hiding your
let's see.
shit neck?
The trunk lid on the car was open. Therefore, there was no reason for anybody to actually drill out the trunk lock.
Yeah.
They did it deliberately by spite.
Yeah. Why? What sense does that even make? Think about what he's saying, guys.
The guy that was actually collecting all the money from the scrap
Listen to
that
this.
he was making a killing off of, I think he was the one that sabotaged the damn distributor.
What's this?
Sabotage.
I don't think he knew half of what he was saying and talking about.
Knew more than you.
I don't think he knew what he was doing, period. You're going to tell me in like 2.3 seconds you pulled the distributor out and re-dropped it back in and anchored it up. Boom.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
explain
take no
how,
more than a couple minutes, bud.
explain how easy it is to move a tooth.
I mean, just to move a tooth, it's nothing. You just pull the hold down loose and fucking hold the rotor, pull the distributor up, turn it a tooth and set it back down. Assuming that it's going the right way with the oil shaft, but or it's on Chevy anyway. I mean, the timing is not your problem, dude. It has no compression. None at all. Fucking
So,
Bye-bye. I mean,
That's the reason
the fucking car
why
on your start has got
I'm
blow by.
blaming somebody else, because I know damn well it wasn't me that touched it. And if that's what you're thinking, then you're selling a
Okay,
mistake.
hey, Rich. Seriously, dude. This is your excuse now. I wanna poke holes in this excuse of yours. Up until about a month ago, whose hands was in this car? Wasn't the guy that stole $500 worth of junk from you? Your words. Wasn't the old man that you're mooching off of. It wasn't your friend that put in the starter. It wasn't anybody. I'm pretty sure it was Richard Fuller's hands that has fucked this car up 7 ways from Sunday. And here's my question to you, Rich, my good friend. Have you ever heard of blow-by?
Right, I mean, explain to the world, Rich, how smoke gets to your intake to come out of your intake.
Plain and simple. If I put my hands on it, you're gonna know I put my hands on it.
We do,
Yes.
it's junk.
We
Listen,
do.
asshole. This is how incompetent you truly are, Rich. You're working on the simplest engine to work on ever fucking made, dude. And you still can't get it right. A fucking 10-year-old with the right guidance could have got this shit right. You're 55, dude. You can't make a small box Chevy run. I started even saying in a video a while back, I'm the only YouTuber online that leaves the motor in the car, and that's what I did. Yep, you're right, because only a fucking dumb fuck would do some shit like that. With your mismatched pistons, putting your head gaskets on your head, putting
The
them on the
spark
engine.
plug has to come out of number one. I want to see what the hell it looks like.
Again,
It's probably yacked up with a bunch of black soot
listen, you fat piece of shit.
from the.
That's a small box Chevy. It wouldn't matter what engine. That's a V8, dude. You could have 3 of them plugs fouled all the way out, and that engine would still start.
Yep.
It would run like shit, but it would still start. So let's be clear, Rich. It's not a foul plug. You can hear the gallop in the motor when you run over. It tries to start. You don't have enough compression to fucking bump it on over.
Yep. Fucking dumbass.
Hell, it's simple enough to prove me wrong. Get a real compression tester and go test the compression and say, ha ha, there you go, jackass. It's got fucking, but prove me wrong, Rich. You can't do it.
Damn thing's smoking all around the intake manifold.
Again, how's the smoke getting to the intake, Rich?
There's only a
God
couple of
damn,
things
you're
it can
dumb.
be.
How does that work, buddy?
One, we know the distributor's not
That's
right
it.
in the place where it's supposed to be. It's not 180 degrees out, but the guy don't know what he was doing, or didn't know what he was doing.
So you
Period.
say.
Smoke
Because
when we got
it's
the intake.
galloping
Think
too
about that,
much in
guys.
one zone
Just
in
think about the
order to
logic
try
in
and
that.
fire over, but it's not igniting.
How the fuck is smoke getting into your valley
So
and your
either
intake?
there's no
All that shit.
spark,
I mean,
or
Well,
it's
why-
not enough spark, or the plugs are no good, or there's a leak
whether it's
around
blown
the
by the
intake
valves or blown
manifold,
by the rings, which is probably
or
blown by the
there's a
valves.
leak around the base of the carburetor. And the carburetor is 65 years old, so the gasket probably is no good. That's a good possibility of what it is.
Yeah,
The
Who-
problem is,
I got
I'm
a
not gonna-
question.
Listen, Rich, you could not have a carburetor in that car on and dump fucking gas in it if the motor's right and it would light off. It would run wide open, but it would light off. Fact.
There's a video circulating on the internet somewhere of a guy that has literally a small block Chevy like yours, one cylinder head off, and he pours gas down and it fires off.
I don't know what I
I'm
mean.
sure you can find it.
I
And
mean,
here's something else I want to throw at Rich. What kind of doper? This shows Rich's fucking intelligence. Takes the engine down to how far Rich had it down. Doesn't have it. Doesn't do a dingle ball hone. Doesn't have any homework done. Doesn't do the shit necessary to make sure when he slaps it back together, it runs. And then what kind of doper has the intake off, is cleaning the intake, and doesn't replace the bottom base gasket?
what kind of dumb motherfucker says sludge removal? What happened to all the sludge washing your oil galleys, Rich? How'd you clean all that out, buddy? Do you know what a oil galley is? Probably not.
gonna sit out there in below zero temperatures working on a car. I tried that yesterday.
Because you're fucking lazy.
Didn't work.
Let me get. Hey, folks! I know why Rich can't do it. Nobody give Rich a hard time about this cold weather.
Oh,
Seriously.
I want to fucking.
No, hold on, listen. I don't want nothing to happen to Rich. You know, Rich got all that water retention, dude. If he's in below temperature freezers, he might fucking freeze up and bust.
Turn into the real life Frosty.
Yeah,
Have that cat hat on to make him
that
feel alive.
motherfucker got so much water in his body, dude, that his blood just starts getting really thick, dude. I mean,
Hey, you guys, I got something I want to ask. Rich wants to bitch about cold weather. How cold do you think it was today? Roughly.
here?
Yeah.
I don't know, 10, 20.
It was probably 25, 30 degrees out, right?
It wasn't no fucking very good.
Hey, Rich, this is what I did today, and Dad did today. We pulled a front and rear diff out of a 2004 Chevy. We pulled an LS out of it. The video is uploading now as we speak on the main channel. You don't hear me once bitching about how cold it is. The work needed to get done. I wanted it done, so I did it.
It had to get done.
Because you know something, Rich? You have to have the will and the want to do something. You lack that. Plus your intelligence isn't there.
I
But
thought you were saying you lack the brain power, dude. You fucking stupid.
Everybody makes fun of me for putting spray paint on the car. Well, it's either that or you wind up having your car.
hang on. Hey, Rich, explain this one. Do a live tomorrow. If I won't catch it, I'm sure Mako will catch it. Explain this one, Delbert. On the back, and I'm going to show it tomorrow. I might even do a special video for you and read the back of a fucking spray paint can. It has to be at least 50 degrees or warmer to spray paint a car for it to adhere properly to the metal or whatever you're spraying it onto. You did it in what? 30 degree weather? 20 degree weather? So what did all the spray paint in the world, how's that going to let it adhere? It needs to be a certain warm climate for it to adhere, right? Dry. And what happens if you just spray wet paint on something and it rains? It don't protect your car at all.
I mean, and here's another idea, Rich. If you would do it right, like you're supposed to do it, like I did in Fenders out there, then you could have left primer on the motherfucker and let it sit outside for a year and it wouldn't have rusted.
Think about, I don't know about here, and I'm not sure about where the rest of you guys live, but here, you'll see, I'll say, ratty classic cars that just have primer on them. There used to be, what was it, a note? Your buddy's car.
Which one?
Kenny's car. Kenny's Nova.
Yeah.
It sent primer for what before he spray painted it black?
Oh, wow. Dude.
My dad has a buddy named Kenny, and I'm going to say his last name. His name's Kenny. He's got a, 69 or 70 Nova. With a big, badass car. And it's set in gray primer probably for 3 years. At least 3 years. Before he just rattle canned it black and said, screw it. It never once rusted. Because he did the prep work right. And I'm pretty sure that was even a rattle can fucking primer. Oh, before we get into this, funny story, Dad.
Rust away.
Tell a story about that Nova that Kenny got.
Just sit down at a junkyard AAA. One of the only junkyards that was left that actually had,
Classic
old
cars.
cars, and he would sell them, he was reasonable on prices. So he wanted $500 this Nova. The day before I go down to buy it, the day before Kenny bought the son of a bitch.
So, Dad, what car, when you were looking at Nova, what car was I looking at more intrigued with than the fucking Nova?
DTO Judge.
So, one of the stories I like to tell a lot, what got me really into classic cars is
Dad only wanted $1,000 for.
Dad went down there to look at this Nova, right? Well, I was probably, 10?
Yeah, something like that.
I was a young kid. And next to this Nova, it wasn't like bright orange, but, it's that orange paint on it. And it was a 69 or 70, or maybe it was 60. I can't remember. It was a GTO Judge. Orange, the scoop, the tack on the hood,
Yeah, Judy's Judge had the real, I don't know if anybody knows about etching, but back in the day, they still do it, but in the 70s, you would get your glass etched, and it was etched in the quarter glass, Judy's Judge.
And I was in awe with this car, and what really, I thought was the coolest thing ever was it had hood scoops in it, and I didn't know it was a tack at the time, but it had something bulgy on the driver's side, on the hood. And ever since then, I was like, that's a cool car, and that's kind of what got me, into the classic cars. And then what really got me into working on cars with Dad was Dad had a Durango. What year was that? The trailer in West Arrow.
98 or something.
98 Durango. And I helped Dad. I didn't really help, but I was with Dad when he put the fuel pump in and it started. And there was just something about taking something that didn't run and making it run. That's what Rich acts like he's this person that loves doing what he does. No, he don't. People that love doing what they do don't bitch and complain about having to do the work that they have to do on their own personal shit.
And that Durango, funny thing about that is, that fuel pump, don't let nobody ever tell you, well, if a fuel pump goes out, it's out. Because that's not the truth. That Durango, it would run, and the fuel pump would get hot, and it would stop working. You set the car off by itself a little bit, and kick back on and run. So, saying that, once the fuel
One day
pump's
it'll
out,
be
it's
nice
out.
and shiny, metal color, and the next thing it'll be brown rust color because you didn't maintain it. You didn't cover it to protect it with anything. And that's how these cars wind up disappearing.
No, Rich. People like you buy them.
I'm not interested in the fast rebuild and all that other crap. Apparently that doesn't work. So from now on I'll be doing things on my own, at my own time, in my own free will.
God damn,
I
Rich.
have too many things
4
on my
fucking
plate
years. How much longer you need?
going on right now,
Exactly.
and if that's too much for somebody else, then I'm sorry, but maybe this channel's not for you.
Oh, it's 100% for me.
Yep.
I don't have money falling out of my backside. I don't have a bunch of donators
Supposedly you have all this
donating money and batteries and tools and all this other jazz. So if that's not your type of channel, then
Hey,
this
Rich.
channel may
Listen
not
to
be
this.
for
Hold on.
me.
Listen to what he said.
I want to say something real quick. I don't want to hear you bitch about tools anymore. Like I said, I pulled a front and rear diff with a basic Craftsman socket set and a ratchet. That's it. We didn't break out the torch till it was time to cut U-bolts in the back. But you can even do them if you so choose with a basic ratchet and socket set. That you can find at any parts store or tool place, or even your local Walmart, Rich.
Hell, Rich, if you go to your local Walmart, you can just move to another section and go back the
Yeah.
next day and fucking get it cheaper.
If you need to go find all the happy, lucky, guppy people that are in need of tools and stuff like that, that you don't mind dropping a couple of $100 on.
Listen to what he just said.
Why is a 55-year-old man wanting people to give him stuff?
But you're not listen. He's saying if this channel after you go watch somebody else's channel, but that's not what he's saying. If that was it, he would say go watch their channel and be happy with him. He said go find somebody and donate to them. Is what he's saying.
Why does somebody need to donate to you?
I mean, you can't even just get a sentence out and stay on topic.
Like what kind of?
What is them not liking your channel going to watch their channel after with them donate?
Because he's getting it and he wants people to donate
Oh,
to
yeah.
him.
100%.
Why the fuck do people need to give a 55-year-old old ass man that should have all the tools and stuff that he's acquired over the years? Why should anybody be whining and talking about donate to me when I'm a 55-year-old man that needs your help at 55 when I should have had my life fucking figured out by now?
You can't sit on your ass with a fake heart attack and fake skin.
Look, I want to explain something. Me and my girlfriend were just having this conversation because she's one of those, she don't know what she wants to do. She's 25. By the time I was 16, I knew exactly what I wanted to do the rest of my life. And I'm doing it. The YouTube thing wasn't even a thought in my mind. I knew I wanted to build old cars. I was adamant about that. I want to do this. I love doing this.
He said if Gigolo didn't work out, he was going to build cars.
Yeah, if being a porn star, it was fizzled out, you know. Yeah, they laughed at me, but that's besides the point. We don't need to get into my trauma here. But I knew what I wanted to do. Rich, at 55, you should have known when you were fucking 20 that, hey, I want to build classic cars. Hey, I want to work on cars. What? You should have been right at that moment lining up the steps to do what you want to do. And I'm not talking get anything for free. I'm talking you should be working to get towards your goal of whether it be a doctor, a lawyer, working on cars, whatever it must be. By 20, I really do believe that you should have that shit figured out.
Not everybody does.
I mean, at 55, you damn well should. Your life's pretty much over.
Oh yeah.
And the way Rich breathes in this fucking video, dude, he is fucking half dead. He has got one foot in the fucking grave. The man can't walk from a 57 Chevy to his car without being out of breath.
That's what happens when you weigh 750 pounds.
But nobody does anything here for me. Unless it's one of my followers that have also been a YouTube member.
Watch.
Yes, I'm talking about Renegade. Renegade has done his part threefold, which is more than anybody's done.
Fucking disgusting fuck.
So,
Excuse you, Rich.
It's called
there were a
manners.
couple of, what the heck they call that?
You're not
I
on
don't
the
know, I think
belt.
one Ivy Thunder or whatever he actually dropped. I think it was
And cover your fucking mouth.
$20 or something, or $10 or something like that. But of course, YouTube takes it away from you after a certain amount of time. So
Oh,
it's like,
okay.
You never even made anything anyway to begin with.
Those
You
that
mu-
don't know how this stuff works, because Rich apparently is stupid and don't know how this works. So when you're monetized, YouTube does not. Let's say you make $20 in a month. YouTube does not give you that $20. They usually wait till you get about 100, and then they pay you out. Rich, why would they give you a $20? You have to make a certain amount for it to worth them to put out.
Yeah, but he's making it sound like they just took
Yeah.
his money. That's not. I don't buy that for 1 second.
It says money
guys
earned
are
on your
giving
channel.
it to YouTube. Because they don't give it to you. So everybody that's sitting there saying, "Oh, I'm doing it to mooch and
Okay.
get money and all this other crap,"
It must be clear, you fat bastard. I don't. You're doing this to try. You started this to try to get money, to try to be a monetized YouTube channel, and make money. But this is your and Barry's social life, homie. Especially you anymore. This is your life. Because without you doing this, you're alone, sitting in that fucking wherever the fuck you're bumming now and living, sitting there by yourself, watching TV, feeling sorry for yourself. Without YouTube, you don't have a life, homie. You don't have shit. You have a fucking broke down ass, rotted out Bondo Bucket 57 Chevy.
And a Jeep that you don't own.
And a Jeep that you don't own. That's it, motherfucker. A storage unit full of broken dreams and hopes that got lost along the way. Facts, Rich. That's why you do this. You lie about health problems because you want people to be like, "Oh, buddy, it's okay."
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm sorry you're sick, Rich." You want people to feel sorry for you. You are not a man. You don't have a man bone in your fucking body.
It's pretty fucking sad when your wife.
You don't even have a woman bone in your body, dude. No adult usually wants to be a victim once people feel sorry for them. They want to seem strong and stand on their own.
It's pretty sad when your own fucking spouse of 10 years, or 5 years, however long it was, gets so sick and tired of you that they file for divorce to get fucking away from you.
Scared of you, Rich, because explain why she would walk away from everything, dude.
Oh, she walked away from a fucking plate that her father got at a retirement gift for like 30 years at some kind of plant. I've got where Rich talks about that. She bitched about it so bad, but yes, she walked away from it. Rich makes that comment.
Why, yeah, Rich, why is that? Why did she walk away? Because she was scared of you, Rich. You're a violent prick.
And Rich, I know she divorced you. I have someone insider in on your whole fucking life, Bubba. And they're closer than you think to you right now.
And they would know.
There's someone
was there.
There's someone that you call kin right now.
I can't
That they're
stand your fat
patting you on
fucking
the
ass.
back. They're patting you on the back right now, and they're telling you everything you want to fucking hear, Bubba. But they're emailing me your whole fucking life story.
wrong. Dead wrong. Plain and simple. If you actually look into some of the history of YouTube, you'll see
Listen to this
that
logic.
if you're incognito for a little while, or if you're staying away from riffraff or something like that.
What?
That mu-
Incognito rip. What the fuck are you talking? Like,
Okay, incognito means you're in disguise, just so you know. Incognito means in disguise, Rich.
so what are you trying to say here? 'Cause
And then
none
why
of-
the fuck does them riffraff have to do with anything?
like, I don't understand.
Who decides what's riffraff? You? You better look in the fucking mirror, homeboy.
Yeah, with your
How's that senior center going, bud?
with your low-cal having ass.
Money disappears. It doesn't stay there.
You are full of shit.
It's not. It doesn't give it a chance to build up. It's not one of them types of
Yes,
deals.
it does.
Yes,
exactly
it
what it
is.
does.
Anybody that buys
You
this
say,
bullshit,
"Ooh,
Google.
money! Time to rob this bastard!" Shit. And that's exactly
keep
how they
making
work it.
shit
That's
off
how
of
they
you,
get
Rich.
to.
So let me get this straight. A multi-billion-dollar corporation such as YouTube
Needed your $20 bucks.
needed your $20. Are they filing for bankruptcy? Never mind. Are they?
And I'm confused. 1 minute it was 99 cents. The next minute it was $10, and now it's 20.
Revenue from us.
It's not
You
how
are
it works.
stupid, man. Hold on, stop it.
YouTube has
Let's
been
clear this
crooked
up,
with
Rich.
me all along.
YouTube don't make shit off of
YouTube
you.
has done
YouTube makes
nothing
money
but,
off of ad revenues. They make money off
belittle
of
my
advertisers,
account.
bud.
It has blown others up to,
Why do you think you need to
doing
meet certain
things that
qualifications for the
they shouldn't
monetize
be
you? Because they
allowed
need to
to
make
do.
sure it's worth their while.
like, stealing people's video and posting it to their own channel with the likeness of somebody else. That should have been enough to consider it being illegal.
So stop.
But YouTube gets away
So
with it.
every
and so
review
do
channel
these-
on YouTube, it should be illegal, Rich. Is that what you're saying?
Hey, Rich.
I mean-
I think what you're mad about, dude, is I'm bigger than you.
In every way.
people that actually do this kind of stuff. So, what's the sense in fighting it? Because you're not going to get anywhere with it.
Exactly.
I'm too old to play this game. Now, what is it called? F thy neighbor? Is that what it's called? Because that's what the hell everybody
Hold on,
here
Rich.
is doing on YouTube.
If I see you
Well,
as a human
that's
being,
what YouTube's doing
I would be
too.
fucking you.
People like
But you're
me.
not a human being. You're a maggot.
Hey, Rich, let me ask you a
You're
serious
an
question.
amoeba.
Let me ask you a serious question.
You're a leech.
How many,
Sponge.
how many of your buddies just, you're editing a video per se, and your buddy's like, hey, come outside in 5 minutes, let's just chill and hang out, and we can fuck around my Jeep. How many of your buddies do that, Rich? Mine do. See, because that's what friends do, we ask each other for things, but that's not why we're friends. We hang out around each other, we, help each other. How many, and same with you, Barry, answer the question. Because the friends I've made off of YouTube, not even the people in the commenters, but there's channels like Jeff and Fasting that have my Facebook that I talk to either every day or every other day. Jeff, usually we talk once a day. Most days. I consider them friends. So I consider all these guys friends. Because, Rich, my communities came together and you're done. I just haven't done it yet because I'm on a new laptop. I'm going to compile the racist shit again. I'm going to start putting it at the beginning of the fucking videos again. The wife beat shit. None of that shit goes away, Bubba.
Because they could care less. The only
right.
thing they care about is themselves.
You're not a
That's
human
it.
being.
And it shows
Human Barry are not human.
big time. I've been here a year after YouTube
You're lower than
started.
dog shit.
And
And
I
I've
haven't
been
even gotten to
here,
1,000
and I have
subs.
been here since, let's see here.
And just like dog shit, we'll scrape you off the bottom of our foot, just like we would that.
Let's see, shall we? And I've been here since 2020, Rich, on the main channel. Oh, and what do you know? Over 1,300 subscribers.
That
Getting
That
over
wasn't
getting over 1,200 views on a video.
That
He's got
wasn't.
1,300 subscribers, we get 1,200 views. Think about that.
That wasn't fucking. That wasn't built on the woe is me bullshit that you put out, or the not working on car shit that Barry does. It was just. hard
That's
work,
not
dedication.
sucking up to have bigger YouTubers to get a shout out. I mean,
those big time. I've been here a year after YouTube started. And I haven't even gotten to 1,000 subs yet. So, there's some restriction being played on that. And it's got nothing to do with anybody destroying their own.
It's got to do with that, what you're about to say. But I want to point something out. If YouTube was to put a I almost said subscription, damper on the Rich 220 channel, let's face some why that may be. What makes you think YouTube wants to push a channel that openly said the N-word? Rich openly said the N-word, which is a no. You should never utter them words. Ever. Ever, ever, ever should you utter them fucking or even think those words. Rich utters them because Rich got mad. How is that an okay behavior, Rich? Your first go-to wasn't to call the person a stupid son of a bitch or anything like that. Your first go-to was to personally attack them for their skin color, which is a no-go. In my personal opinion, Rich, anybody that does that should be shot. my personal opinion, racism is wrong. You don't judge people on the color of their skin, you judge them on the content of their character. You're a racist. You're a wife beater. Why would somebody push your channel? Why would YouTube do that? Your racist shit, just like Barry's, is gonna get out there to the right person eventually. And when it does, Rich, you're not backpedaling out of it like you tried to do. You're a fucking coward. You're a fucking scumbag. Piece of shit. You are something that should have been shot on the fucking pillow and left there.
Own channel. If I want to destroy it, I could just say a couple things and that'll be the end of it.
Rich, you have destroyed it. You have. But us pushing it has destroyed it even more. Hey Rich, how's the senior center? Hey Rich, how was the hotel? Hey Rich, how was Walmart? Mm-hmm. Say what you want, but Mako, my community, which is all, we're all one big community here. We have fucking literally, because of your actions, have been able to do this to you. You state in a live stream, which I have, somebody cusses you out and you go, don't bring that language in here, there's children in here. But yet you were talking provocatively about that Russian woman, knowing that children may be in there. And let's talk about another thing. Why are you marketing your Hot Wheels videos, knowing what kind of fucking stupid fuck you are that says racist shit, it is a piece of dog shit, marketing your Hot Wheels videos to children?
So this is suspicious as fuck.
No, seriously. Because in the comment section it says kid. It says, I'll have to pull it up and we'll have to show it. I'll put a screenshot in here. Why? Just, you are a bad person. Even your own followers don't fucking like you. You're a fucking low-cow. You're somebody to watch and mock and make fun of and laugh at. You are 55 years old and your life is fucking pitiful. You have nothing besides the clothes on the skin of your dirty ass back to show for 55 fucking years of being on spend. I will say this about Barry. At least for 60 fucking 2 years of living, at least he has 86 cars. No family that wants nothing to do with him, but he has 86 cars.
He has no loved ones. I mean, no true friends. I mean, nobody cares about him. Not like you, but at least he has material.
I really don't have to make much of an effort in order to destroy my own channel. So you three or four or five people,
Rich. You 100% are responsible for your channel being destroyed.
Your little
all you had to do was stop lying, stop making up
and
shit,
stuff
but
like
you
that
can't do
about
it.
me aren't helping the situation any. But you're not the ones that's going to ultimately destroy it. If I want to, I could destroy it in a minute.
Yes, Rich.
Okay, what's it going to take, bud? Get it done.
That's it.
Again,
And
you know why
have
Rich did
nothing
this,
to
right?
copy off
So
of
people go here and be like, Rich,
have to
don't
go back to
let
your
the
Beamer,
haters do this
and
to
you
you,
have
buddy.
to go and harass
we
the hell out of
love you,
them
Rich.
because I wouldn't
We
be
want
around
you, Rich.
anymore.
More emotional vampire shit.
More emotional vampire shit. That's what I'm telling you. That's what he
It
is.
can be arranged.
Do
I
it.
don't have to do this.
Well, then stop. Why are you doing it? Because without this, you don't have anybody. You be
Just
all
saying.
the fuck alone.
Alright,
That's
let's go on
fine.
to the next one. Ah,
Wow, for all you people that were calling me a liar.
you are a liar. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I
Well,
was
here I am,
scared.
folks, at the
I can't wait
57
to get my heart
Chevy.
doctor. I can't wait.
The only thing I can come up with is that plug is really fouled out.
You are fucking retarded.
Or Walter did something to the distributor
This man thinks a
and
foul
it's
spot
not
level
set
super
right
proper
where it's supposed to be.
Walter.
So I have to go and check through these things once again, see what the hell he did, or see what the hell's going on with it in order to correct whatever they did wrong. put some gas in here, but I don't know if that's going to do any good either.
It can't be the mismatched pistons, the wore out cylinders. I mean,
Started by putting lighter, or not lighter fluid, starter fluid in it.
it wasn't light off a starting fluid, but
And
gas
that
is going to do
didn't
it.
work. So I guess we'll
Wow.
try the gas now. Still smoking all around the area, but
Right.
I don't know.
Again, Rick, how is smoke getting out of your intake and up your intake? Almost like it has to be blowing past the valves, huh? Dumbass.
I still think that spark plug has fouled out really
Oh
bad.
shit! I just started reading through the comments. This is why Rich was kept saying it's not. This is why I'm saying it's someone else's fault. I'm not gonna say the person's channel. The person commented on this video. You can go see their comment for your own self. They go in to tell Rich that the carburetor is junk. Give him a list of it says, "I keep sending you link after link on parts. Even told you what needs to be done. AK install an HEI new carb wires, plug wires, fresh oil, and go from there." Also, why is it always someone else's fault?
Right.
So
Listen, it's not always somebody else's fault. It's either somebody else's fault, the tool's fault, his wife's fault, his stepkid's fault, the guy that held up the junk's fault, the people about the house's fault, whatever. There's no responsibility for anything.
Here's another comment. Would still start on 7 cylinders
Fuck
if
yeah.
it was all good. Could be a few things. I call timing after the last crank.
You would think if timing was that far off, it would be bucking, popping, doing something. Again, though, folks, explain to me how smoke's getting up and leaking out around the intake. How do you get smoke in your intake?
Let's see what we got.
The way they get there is past the valve. I mean, unless it's got blow by and it's bad blow by and they don't have the intake gasket on it. I mean, oh, that reminds me. Here, check this out.
Okay.
This ain't a Bondo bucket, folks. Look at this shit.
There you go.
It gets really bad over
Look
here.
at the paint over there
Look at
by
the
the
quality of this paint job. This rattle can paint job that he's so fucking proud of. Look at this.
What the fuck is
This
that
man
doing?
has spent days sanding and spraying this car, dude. Look at this shit.
And it still looks like shit.
I would want to call him fish eyes, but that ain't fish eyes. Those are chips underneath the paint he didn't feather out. I mean, look at the
I would say
edges.
that-
Look at the body lines.
I would be embarrassed of this car.
And then look at the window here, dude. Look at the fucking caulk.
That's supposed to be a rubber rubber strip.
Look at the dash on the inside, man. But no, it's a nice car. Rattle can's the way to go, folks. Now it's not paused, you can really see it, dude. I mean, orange pill, dude. I mean, god damn. You could peel that with a spoon.
I bet it's flake off.
Listen. It don't have enough
Something's still
compression.
not right.
Listen to the gallop in it, man.
So
Whoa, 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 whoa.
over.
I mean,
Look at the hood. Holy shit.
I'm not saying timing ain't got an effect on it. I'm not
I gotta
saying
get a
that.
new
I'm
battery
saying if
charger.
timing was that bad off,
I gotta
you
get
think
a
it
new
would buck,
ratchet.
pop back to the car, or it would do something.
I gotta get new sockets, everything. Because I don't know what the hell they did to this car, but this car was not that far off.
Rich.
I call it bubble.
Yes,
bullshit.
it is. I mean, look at the chips, man, in the middle.
Look at the hood when he pins back up the hood if he does.
Look at that paint.
Look at his dancing color.
Not a run in it.
Got horse off the ass.
It's gotta be.
Hey, Rich, how much to fly you down, put a paint gun in your hand, and meet a video you actually spraying a car? I will let you spray as many cars as you want if I get a fucking video the before and after. And then I get a paint gun in Dad's hand and get to do a before and after of that one. Let's do it.
I got $100 because you can't even read a paint cup.
Timing.
And this is your friend's house. Why are you parking on the road?
Alright, I have to sit outside because I done shot that side with some paint. And if I put the cover
have
on
to
it, it's just
sit
going to wind up
outside.
taking it right off. See, I don't care if it runs. Like I said, car has to have coverage on it. It has to have something.
Ain't that where you're living? Like it's your house.
It's 20 fucking degrees outside and he's spray painting a car.
If not, it's going to look like shit.
What good did the
No,
paint
Rick.
If you don't cover it, it's going
You're
to
wrong,
wind
Rick.
up rusting out.
If you're going to use the right primers, you prep the right, that shit could have said on winter long in primer and been just fucking fine.
If it's your friend's house, why ain't you pulling the trailer?
But not if you're using fucking Rust-Oleum, it's not going to happen.
Holy shit.
Yeah, take your car out,
Yep.
dude.
There it is,
These are
folks.
fucking disgusting, motherfucker.
My old wheels.
What's this big ass thing of donuts, dude? I mean, he's been hitting up charity. He's got a $25 for somebody gift card. Somebody gave him
Quick
that
Trip.
Huh?
Quick Trip.
What's Quick Trip?
It's the gas station that cards for.
So it's going to snow out soon. So I figured to come up
Where's
here
Horse
and
at, Subway?
just see what the hell's going on with it, you know?
Dude, this car is disgusting on the inside.
David, they stole
That's
the
the gas
tool
card.
you
Yeah,
gave me.
somebody sent him a $25 gas
They
card.
broke into the car and took the frickin'
I don't buy for 1 second they stole your fucking car. If
Battery.
anything, you know what it is, Barry?
Power
He
ratchet.
probably wants a new tool.
and the battery charger and all that shit too. Bunch of thieving bastards.
They probably took what they wanted out of it for storage.
They
for
also
you.
took a lot of my tools. Not from here, from the house. When it was at my house.
It wasn't at your house, dickhead. It was at their house.
I'm not letting this car go. I'm going to get this freaking thing
Look
going.
at doing it.
Look, holy
I'm
shit.
determined now. Not today, but
But
we'll
he
get it
eats
going.
right and healthy. He don't put nothing in his body he don't need to.
I am a fat fuck, dude. I don't like donuts that fucking much, dude. What's a fucking mega fucking box of donuts for one person? Like, okay, Homer Simpson, put the fucking donuts
But
down.
sit here and tell people, I don't eat unhealthy
Look
anymore.
at his fucking car, dude. Why, Rich? You are such a fucking slob. Can you not pick up after yourself?
You were like the
You're
motherfucker
55
that
years
shows
old.
their house with dookie stains on their mattress.
You are 55 fucking years old. Did your mom, were you raised in a fucking barn? Did your mom not teach you how to pick up after yourself? That's a normal human fucking thing. Is to learn how to pick up after
You know,
yourself.
every time he buys a pack of cigarettes at a gas station, he's like, hey, you got any free matches? You got any free matches? He's one of them dudes, I promise.
Well, I really can't get a good shot of this in the Jeep. I don't know why.
Look at that. Look,
Any event.
look. Oh my
Listen,
god, folks.
This,
When he pans down, this motherfucker is using a cup as an ashtray, and it's got
Fucking disgusting, dude.
it's got cigarette
I promise
butts
you, one of
in
the
it.
people that put their cigarette butts out on their plates when they're done eating.
Well, why? You have a window top. I'm gonna throw up. That's disgusting.
Jeep. I don't know why.
Hang on. Look.
Well, I really
Look at
can't
this.
get a good shot of this in
Oh my god, this is
the Jeep. I
disgusting.
don't know why.
Look at that.
Any event,
Look at that car.
that's about it for
Holy
now.
Shit.
Just say, it says, what? Something on it. It's got Subway, a sandwich on it. I don't know what that.
Okay, folks, we finally.
Alright, you guys. So that's enough for us for tonight. I'm gonna lose my lunch. Or my dinner. And, Rich, why you... Can you imagine if smell-o-vision was a thing, we would all be throwing up right now.
Him and Barry. Oh, yeah.
Dude, please, if there's a scientist inventing smell-o-vision, please don't.
In one of Barry's videos, he finally owns up to what we've been saying about space station. You know, he's like, yeah, sports station.
We'll talk about everybody else's house smelling like sewer. So that's the next
That's
video.
how his house smells, folks.
So, Rich, you bitch. Remember, you were homeless for New Year's. Let's see if you're homeless for summer 2025.
Yeah, it's probably everybody. I got $68,000 in the bank, but I spent it all in the hotel room. You lying, mother. We can do math, Rich.
All right, ready?